Good morning. Welcome back to Commentary by Joyce, and I'm here to do my commentary early in the morning. Well, kind of late in the morning. Mid-morning. Okay. Yesterday, in the world of the United States, Fulio number one, y'all know who he is, was peddling Teslas to the American people. Now, Tesla's stocks are down. Elon is losing billions. His spaceship just crashed probably a week ago. And Americans are boycotting Tesla. They're boycotting Tesla. Now, I thought the Teslas were cool, but I wouldn't be caught driving one now. I am not supporting Elon Musk in any type of way. Elon is not native to America. He was not born here, and that, me saying that as a black person, sounds kind of like what black people have went through. But black people aren't billionaires, and they're not trying to tear up our country and rip through our government with a freaking chainsaw. Nope. And what I don't understand, I really don't understand. If y'all hear that, that's me on my iPad playing, what is the name of this game? Township. While I'm drinking my coffee. Since when did we allow people that are not native to America to come in and trash and tear up our government? Now, there are many lawsuits. We've won 27 out of 28 as of late. It might be 28 out of 29 now. So we're 28 or 27 and 1. And when I say that the Trump administration, Elon Musk, all of them are being sued. The National Bar Association is suing Trump, the Trump administration. So Democrats are fighting. But can we talk about that we're going to get back to Musk. But can we talk about Jared Golden, Representative Jared Golden from Maine, was the only dipshit. He gonna be Fulio number 4. He was the only dipshit that voted for the continuing resolution that passed the House yesterday. Really? And why that's so dumbfounding is because there was one Republican in the House that voted against the bill. I think they should have shut the government down. Instead of passing a continuing resolution for them to gut Social Security, Medicaid, and Medicare, because they have open-ended bills in there, which will allow them to go in there through the back door and cut that funding. There was a guy, I forgot his name, he was talking about the bills that Lump has been passing, those what was it called? I looked it up yesterday. I found the website. Give me a second. I'm logging into my computer. I'm going to get that information for you. Those Give me a second. Hold on. Those things that Trump have been writing in the Oval Office, the executive orders. Y'all, there is a website. This is if you want to look at those executive orders. They have every executive order from past presidents on down to now. And you can see 2025 Donald J. Trump executive orders. You can take a gander at all of them. And I will put that link for that website in the description and in the comment section. I have it pulled up. So there is a law firm that on March the 7th, he wrote an executive order establishing the White House Task Force on the FIFA World Cup 2026. He also did one for restoring public service loan forgiveness. Now, no one's talking about that one. He sued a law firm addressing risk from Perkins Coie LLP. This is a law firm that he signed an executive order on. I think that's illegal. Now, the process of executive orders, if you look it up, and I did look it up on how they do, what they do. And if you go on White House Gov/presidential actions, it'll tell you about how executive orders have to be written up and taken over to a whole nother place just to be written in. I haven't figured out exactly what happens when they write an executive order. It doesn't automatically become law. I do believe that it has to be voted on. So I'm gonna look it up a little bit more about executive orders, but I did want y'all to know where and how they are, what he's doing as far as these executive orders. So he's writing executive orders to punish anybody that has come after him politically, and I think that's against the law. Which is why there are so many lawsuits. I was told last night there were over 101 lawsuits pending against the Trump administration and Elon Musk. See, what I think is that Trump is using Elon Musk as a patsy the same way he used Steve Bannon. And I really do believe Elon is going to go to jail here in the United States. He's going to go to prison because some of those actions that he's taken with that so-called Doge, it's being investigated as we speak. Doge is being investigated. It's being sued for doing things here in the United States that are unconstitutional. His place, we're back on Elon now. His place in the United States government and going through and doing firings. You notice that they changed the firings. Now it's saying Donald Trump is firing. It's not saying Elon is firing because they have been sued. And Elon he's been taken out of some of our affairs. I saw a change in that with some of the reporting this morning. I wanted to get this out. It was just ridiculous, and I think it's called the Emoluments Clause. Trump violated that American clause yesterday by trying to hawk Teslas down Americans' throats. And here's the thing about MAGA. Maggots, the MAGA Republicans, they don't buy Teslas. That's actually a left-leaning action. People that care about the planet, the ozone layer, the global warming. That's what usually Democrats, liberals, they support those types of things. For years, Trump talked about electric vehicles and how they weren't this and how they weren't that. But yesterday, he was trying to push and pedal Teslas down Americans' throat, down MAGA's throats. Now, here's the thing. I'm a conservative. I have more conservative values than liberal values. And this past election, I couldn't vote that way. Because I would never vote for Donald J. Trump. If the Republicans had not let Trump and the Magans take over the Republican Party, I wouldn't be against what's going on. But Republicans aren't standing up. Republicans are letting the Magans tear down the Republican Party. You don't have to agree. This is just my opinion. And opinions are like assholes. Everyone has them. But I think it's very dangerous, Republicans, that y'all allow Elon and Trump to denigrate your party the way they are. Well, that's enough for right now. I will come back if I find out any more news. I'm listening to news this morning and making some changes on my different channels, and y'all will see them if you've been subscribed. But I just had to talk about, I thought that was just ratchet. Donald Trump trying to sell a Tesla to Americans to keep Elon's back from getting kicked in. Speaking of backs getting kicked in, Elon's is really, the Americans are taking it good. Not just Americans. I mean, have y'all seen the videos of Elon Musk's Teslas? What is that? The car sales, different dealerships. I mean, they have been burning the cars, stripping the cars of tires. Some people have been replacing the emblems on their cars, on their Teslas with Mazda, with Audi. And I'm like, what? People are kind of like, they're kind of like slick, like scared to drive a Tesla around. For real. I seen some footage of protesters in New York that were protesting at a Tesla dealership, child. And they start taking those people to jail. I'm just like, wow. And I mean, different countries are like shutting Tesla down. And then this is the most important thing I want y'all to take away from this video. They are taunting MAGA. They are trying to taunt black people with the release and the the overturning of Derek Chauvin's conviction. Black people, see, because black people haven't been out here in these streets fighting. Black people, the black community, we see, black women especially say, y'all handle this shit. We'll pull up the rear, and if you are military, you know what that means. We'll pull up the rear once y'all really get serious about what's going on in this country. And so Magans are trying to get black people to get out in the street, protest, tear up shit, burn shit down, and do the motherfucker to America. So they're using Derek Chauvin's, the so-called pardon that they're trying to get him to get Trump to do. They're using that as bait to pull black people out. Don't fall for it. If Derek Chauvin gets pardoned out here in these streets, don't do an uprising. You know what'll happen. Or what might not happen. I mean, Zimmerman killed a black American and did him dirt dog wrong. Nothing happened to him. Sometimes we don't need to get up and protest. Let white Americans tear down this country with this racism and foolishness. Let them get it back to a peaceful place. Let them do the work. Let them do their protests. And their protests have been very weak. Also, they have dismantled the big Black Lives Matter. I don't know what, I think it's in Washington, D.C. I'm not exactly sure. But you could see it from flights, helicopters. I mean, it was really big in yellow. So they have dismantled and torn that down. Okay. And so to the black community, hold what you got. Hold what you got. It still ain't our time. Still ain't our time. So, y'all stay blessed and stay safe. And look, and I know you ain't gonna like this when I say it, but pray for leadership in America. Because Minnesota, Michigan, and New York, Canada's getting ready to turn off their electricity. Turn it off, Canada. Do what you say you're gonna do. Turn off that electricity. Because Americans shouldn't have voted that thing in office. There's one state here in the United States that nobody can F with. As far as electricity, we can actually succeed from the union if we wanted to, and that's Texas. Ain't nobody can turn our shit off. So, Canada, do what you got to do. Because they're over there talking about annexing Canada, trying to take their sovereignty. Y'all need to stand up on them hoes. Stand up on them, Canada. Americans support y'all. We ain't mad at y'all. We know what y'all doing. Y'all fighting a good fight. All right, I'm going to get off of here. Stay blessed and stay safe.